Hello, Wastelanders. It's Jewel Smith playing Fallout 4, where I am Fiona, General of the Minutemen. And with me, as always, is my ride of choice, Hancock. He's sitting back there at the terminal. Today I'm going to show you the weapon forge from Contraptions. The Contraptions Workshop add-on has a piece of machinery called a weapon forge. It makes 10 weapons, and you can see all 10 of them right there on display next to me. I am at the Mechanist lair. Let's see if the map actually puts me there. Nope, the map's still saying I'm at Postal Square, but I'm not. I'm at Mechanist lair, and you can see a tour of the Mechanist lair in my settlement tour video playlist. But today we're just going to talk about the weapon forge. Now, you need the gun nut rank 1 in order to build it. And in order to make everything that it can possibly make, you would need all 4 gun nut perks. Now, you can make some of the weapons, like if you only have gun nut 1, you can make the 10mm pistol, the double barrel shotgun, the hunting rifle, the pipe gun, the submachine gun. I think that's the submachine gun over there. Let's go into third person and take a look. Yeah. And this is exactly how they come out of the machine. They come out as these short versions. Short double barrel shotgun, short combat shotgun, short hunting rifle. So if you want to modify them, you still need to do that. Short combat rifle, short assault rifle. There's 10mm, snub nose 44, pipe pistol, and the flamer. That's what you get in the weapon forge. And in order to make, let's see, what is it? The combat shotgun and the flamer, you would need gun nut perk 2. For the 44 pistol and the combat rifle, you would need gun nut perk 3. And for the assault rifle, you would need gun nut perk 4. That would be that one right there. And in order to make everything that you could possibly make with the weapon forge, you would need, for materials, adhesive, gears, oil, screws, springs, steel, and wood. Now, for the flamer, you also need asbestos. And for, I think it's the no, not the combat shotgun. One of them needs plastic for some reason. Oh, the hunting rifle. I don't know why. Where's the hunting rifle? The hunting rifle also requires plastic. I like I said, I don't know why. But yeah, so that's the basic materials you need. And you can have those in shipments. You can have them just as raw materials. Like you see here, I've got adhesive, aluminum, asbestos. Or you can have items that contain those materials. So like I have a broom has wood and plastic, camera has gears and springs. It also has crystal, which is not needed for any of these weapons, but is needed for the energy weapon forge. Like chalk has asbestos in it to make flamers. Circuitry. I don't think you need circuitry to make any of those. I'm going to take that out of there. Or copper. I don't think you need copper to make anything in here either. But what's probably happening is, as I'm making things, the machine is extracting materials from other items that contain more than one thing, and then leaving behind the other thing that it doesn't need. So I'll just take those out of there. But yeah. So you can make guns out of giddy-up buttercups. Now here I have the weapon forge attached to a switch, which is attached to a power source right there. I'm trying to remember how much. I think it takes 12 power to operate. Of course, I added on these track lights just to light the place up. I also have a vacuum hopper. This is just the way I have it set up because it's in the mechanist layer. This vacuum hopper sucks items out of this conveyor storage because I have it all hooked up. That's my energy weapons machine, and I have a sorter that's sorting out certain things that the energy weapons need but that the weapon forge does not need. So I throw items into the hopper and then they get sorted to the two machines that need them, and then when I turn this one on, it sucks things out of here. And this is the conveyor storage. So like when the weapons come out, they could just come out and roll off onto the floor or into a bin or onto other, conveyor belts or however you want to configure it. But this is the way I have it set up. So everything comes out and goes into the weapons storage bin. I'll give you a little look at what we have set up here. See, hopper, sorter, energy weapons. So I turn that on, and then the hopper is going to start spitting things out, and the sorter is going to start sorting. So if the sorter finds something that has the nuclear material, fiber optics, crystal, or glass, it's going to send it over to the energy weapons because those materials are needed for the energy weapons. And if not, it's just going to put it here for the weapon forge to use. Oh no, we have a little backup. Go in, Stew Pot. Oh, it just made a ding. That means it found something that it's going to send over into the energy weapons. See? There it goes. So it's sorting those materials for me. I'll just take those. Anyway, let's take a look. I actually have the weapon forge on a different circuit. I have two power generators, and this one powers the hopper, the energy weapons, the sorter, and the heavy weapons machine that I have over there. This circuit has my armor, ammo, and weapon forge on it. So this terminal is the one that's going to control my weapon forge. Let's take a look at it. My weapon forge. And there's the list of everything it can make. 10mm pistol. Adhesive, gear, oil, screws, springs, steel. Now I find that some of the most difficult materials to get are adhesive. Oops, sorry. Let's go back to weapon forge. Come on, weapon forge. There we go. 44 caliber pistol. Adhesive and screws to me are very difficult to get. You can make adhesive with vegetable starch if you have settlements that are growing lots of vegetables. I think it takes potatoes, corn, and mute fruits and fresh water, purified water. You can make lots and lots of vegetable starch, but even that, I mean, I have lots of settlements that grow lots of food, and I still run out of adhesive a lot. You can buy some shipments of adhesive from certain vendors, but some of them are not so easy to find. Let me see if I can look it up for you. But anyway, and screws are very difficult as well. You can buy shipments of screws. I think Arturo in Diamond City has shipments of screws. I think also Tinker Tom, maybe, in the railroad has shipments of screws. Which is one reason why I'm located at the Mechanist layer, because it's sort of centrally located and it's easy for me to hop out and buy all these things from the various merchants in Diamond City and the railroad and Good Neighbor. So there's the assault rifle. A lot of steel to make weapons. The combat rifle. But even though you can buy shipments, It's still, these things use up so many screws. Look at that, 13 screws just to make one combat rifle. 9 adhesive, 14 steel. I mean, that's a lot. So if you're going to be doing some major manufacturing, combat shotgun, again, a ton of screws. I don't seem to have a problem getting gears and springs. I had a ton of those in my workshops. Here's the double barrel shotgun. Here's the flamer. But here's the thing is here's the hunting rifle. The machinery does not pull resources from your settlement pool. Adhesive. See, again, lots of screws for the hunting rifle. Pipe gun. Not quite as many screws for a pipe gun. Or quite as much steel. Only one adhesive. And the submachine gun. See, 15 screws. That's a hell of a lot of screws there. But yeah, these machines are not going to pull resources out of your workshop. So if you have, as I do, all of the settlements built up and they're all linked to each other, see, normally I could be here in Mechanist Lair and build things, and I would be drawing on all of the materials that are in all of the workshops spread throughout all of my settlements. But when you're manufacturing, it doesn't do that. You have to put the materials into each machine for the machines to use. Now, I've read online that it's possible to take this vacuum hopper and put it up against the workshop and it will extract materials out of the workshop, but I haven't tried it. And I don't know if it will only extract materials that are in this specific workshop or if it will actually extract materials from all workshops. I guess that would be an interesting point of information to have. I don't have that for you. But in any case, let's flip on the weapon forge and just see it in action. I have it set to make 10 millimeter. See, it's sucking stuff out of here. Come on, Stew Pot, you're blocking up the works. I'll just take it. Alright, so it is making 10 millimeter pistols. It seems to have run out of adhesive, however, so it will stop on its own until it gets more adhesive. So there you go. 10 millimeter pistols. But that's it. That's the weapons forge. Oh yeah, I was looking up adhesive. So adhesive can be bought from Brother Ogden in the Crater of Adam, Daisy and Good Neighbor, Penny Fitzgerald and Covenant, Myrna and Diamond City, and Sister May at the Nucleus in Far Harbor. That's where you can get adhesive. Or like I said, you can just make it with vegetable starch. So there you go. That's the weapons forge. And there's really not much else to it. If you have any questions or comments or additional information, feel free to leave it on the YouTube video I have lots of other Contraptions videos and Fallout 4 videos. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hope this video was helpful. See you next time. Bye!